let's turn that off. We are here. This is Liverpool. Well, Leicester versus Liverpool tomorrow. This is going to be tomorrow's game. It's going to be at Leicester. I can see a lot of worried people online saying, oh, Liverpool could lose. Whatever, bro. I'm confident in my team. I'm confident that Liverpool is going to win this game tomorrow. But I am joined today, as always, with my co-Qs, my partner in crime, Toto Ama. There you go. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm looking on YouTube, yeah. You know how YouTube is, yeah. It don't matter how much videos you do. You can do all the videos in the world, but your viewership is still slow. And then just sent me a message saying, you are a value customer of YouTube. Would you take a survey? And you know what that's going to be, don't you? I've dismissed it already. No survey needed. How about you give me my hours that I put into YouTube every week? My hour viewerships. Because my hour viewerships doesn't stack up to what I get from my likes and I get from my viewers and the hours that people watch my content and your content. It doesn't stack up. It seems like my hours are stagnating very slow, but it's one of them. But we're not here to talk about YouTube and to take a survey, which nobody cares about. We are here listen, before we get onto this player rating, yeah. I mean, not player rating. This is our prediction. This is where we got our virtual map and all that. Everybody knows what it is by now. If you watch us, you know where we're going. But what about Arsenal today, bro?
So nice.
Go on.
When Brighton scored the first goal,
yeah,
I was thinking Arsenal could still come back. And as soon as they made that sub where they made Gabriel Jesus come off for Nketiah and they made Odegaard came off for Smith Rowe.
Yeah. He's not right. Go on.
I think there will be substitutions. Really, I will keep Jesus. It was understandable. Really, I would have kept Jesus off, but you know, if Jesus is tired or something, take him off. But I would have kept on Odegaard because he's a really good long shot taker, and it was a really goal scoring threat.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm looking at Arsenal, yeah, and then Arsenal's games, and I'm thinking to myself, it all went wrong. After look, they played us with they got a draw off us, yeah. They got a draw off Liverpool. That's the way it was going to go with Liverpool because we're fighting as well to stay in Europe, to get into Europe, top four. Yeah. But it's that Southampton game and that West Ham game. What happened? They was expected to win those games. They was expected to win those games, and it didn't come through. You know, look, we know what it's like. Yeah, we know what it's like with Man City. Yeah, we've ran them close on many occasions. Okay, on many occasions. Become second 3 times in a row. But Arsenal, man, you think it's the experience? What done it? The experience.
Well, Arsenal's definitely got the quality players. They've definitely got the quality players. But I don't really see the experienced players in their team.
No.
Really, I see people like under 26, under 25. They've got a really, really young squad, and they're just. And because you don't really see an experienced player there on the team. Like Ramsdale's young, Xhaka's young, Jesus is still young, Trossard's young, Odegaard young. They're all young and good talented players. But I think we'll probably need an experienced player.
Look, I'm looking at their results from. Look, basically, they had Fulham. They beat Fulham 3-0. That was on the 12th of March. And then I had the Europa League, and after that they went out of the Europa League. And then after that, on the 19th of March, they got a nice win over Crystal Palace, which is 4-1 over Crystal Palace. Yeah. And then in April the 1st, Arsenal got a win 4-1 over Leeds. So there's still, they had the momentum coming into that game. And then it's when they played Liverpool, really, when they draw 2-2, which they really should have won. They should have beat Liverpool. But after that, incident with Trent Alexander-Arnold, when they had that incident with Arnold, it all went wrong for Arsenal. It's not that was the turning point of the season. All right, they got a draw out of that, but even then they were still in the driving seat. After the draw against us, they were still on top. They still had they was in the driving seat, and then they played West Ham, which that was a game that Arsenal really should have won. You know, West Ham. Come on, struggling West Ham. West Ham was near the bottom then.
Yeah, I know.
And then the draw that was on the 16th of April. And on the 21st of April, the draw against Southampton. This is Southampton who got relegated yesterday. And look, you think about it. If they would have beat West Ham, even after us, the draw against us, if after that year, when I had West Ham and Southampton back to back, if Arsenal would have won those two games, Arsenal would have won the league. It doesn't matter if they would have lost against Man City, they would have won the league. That was in the driving seat. They dropped points there. They've dropped so many points in the space of a few weeks. And it's got to be the experience of the team. Like you said, what you think? The experience?
Yeah, the experience is definitely not there. Like I said, they'll probably need one or two experienced players. I think the firepower is good. Maybe they need a new winger, but
right back.
I think the strike is good.
Maybe a right back,
Right wing's good. Because Paul Terry is a backup. So I don't know. I don't really know much about Arsenal transfer rooms, left back, right back. And of course, I'm a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
But I know a good idea of their team sheets. Like Arsenal fans have been saying, left back, right back, they probably need to sign a player.
Yeah.
I think their power's good. They've got Gabriel Jesus, which is a good seasoned veteran. So he's not really a veteran in football, but he's a seasoned Premier League veteran.
Yeah.
So I think they've got good firepower. Maybe a new left winger. I think it's more experienced players in general.
Yeah, and I think it's a shame for Arsenal. You know, because my dad loves Arsenal. My dad's he doesn't support Arsenal, but he likes Arsenal. It's not his main team, but he used to like Omri and Patrick Vieira and all the mans, and even Tony Adams going back that far. That's what my dad used to watch, all them mans. And you know what I mean? I'm a Liverpool fan. Everybody knows I'm a Liverpool fan. I don't need to repeat that. But I got a thing for Arsenal. You know, everybody used to love Arsenal the way they used to play football. Big up Arsenal, man. You know what I mean? Big up to Arsenal. And it's a shame that it kind of crumbled away at the end of that. As you can see, the results after the loss against Man City. The loss against Man City 4-1. They beat Newcastle. They made a little resurgence, and they beat Newcastle. And then the Brighton one was the big shocker today, 3-0. And it's just this is the way it is, you know. But you know, Arsenal, they're never gonna get a better chance like this again, because I was watching some show today. Had Ian Wright on there because I love Ian Wright. Ian Wright's a bad man. I love Ian Wright, man. I got so much respect for that guy. If you need, go and watch his documentary. Look, it's online somewhere. Go and watch his documentary about Ian Wright. Yeah, got so much respect for that guy. So much respect. He's a good person, very good person, and he does a lot for the community as well. He's not one of these mans when he gets famous, he forgets about where he comes from. Ian Wright, he's a proper dude, you know, proper geezer. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna basically, Arsenal. Oh no, listen, this is a Liverpool show. But we're just talking about today's game. We just want to go through it. We don't want to just do the Liverpool thing and just walk off. It's about football as well. But I think Arsenal today, Arsenal losing the league because they've lost the league now. All Man City need to do now is beat Chelsea at the Etihad next week, which will be easy for them. There's no way how Chelsea's going to get anything out of that game. Chelsea know this. They'll win that game, and then they'll give them the Premier League that day. And they'll win the game. They'll win the Premier League with 2 games spare. They've never done that with us. When Liverpool was chasing them, it went down to the last game, to the last point.
Yeah, because City, our Arsenal, they lost 4-1 to City.
Yeah.
And they lost the game against Southampton and the draw against Southampton and West Ham.
Yeah.
And as it stands, City will always have that game in hand over them. They will always have that one game in hand. So all Arsenal had to hope for is to beat Brighton today and see what they could do in the following games. But now they're 4 points behind City. Arsenal need to rely City and to lose the next the next 2 games, but that's not going to happen.
It's over, man. What happened? The league
It's
basically
over.
when Liverpool drew against Arsenal, that was the turning point for me. That's when the doubt was creeping in Arsenal. When it was 2-0 up and we came back and we rattled them. They were rattled. When Arnold done that thing in that match, when I started with it was Xhaka in it. Xhaka. Yeah. When I had that when Xhaka and Arnold, ever since then that was the turning point for Arsenal season. That we rattled them after that. They was just defending for most of after that, they were just defending for their life. There was hardly any of them players. They was doing a Big Sam job, parking the bus. They was parking the bus in midfield. Yeah. They were shook because, like Gary Neville says, and I'm not a big fan of Gary Neville. Far from it. I'm a Liverpool fan. I don't even like Gary Neville, to be fair. It's one of them. But he said when you go to Anfield and the fans are quiet, leave them be. Leave them be. I'll always remember that when he said that, Leave them be, because once some fans start, it's game over. It's a nightmare for the players. Arsenal knew this. Stupid thing that he didn't need to get caught up with Xhaka. He should have just walked. Look, it was stupid. It was stupid what he did, and this is what done it. And after that, if you look at the results after, like we said, West Ham draw, Southampton draw, Man City lost, then the Chelsea game, then that was it, man. That was it. They would have won all them games. They would have beat West Ham and they would have beat Southampton. They would have won the league, because by this time now, by this stage, Arsenal would have had confidence. They would have been energised to win that league. As the results started to stack up, and they knew they was fighting a losing battle. They knew it was over, and it showed today in the legs. And it's a shame. So we're gonna get onto Liverpool's game tomorrow, Leicester. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not worried. If Liverpool get beat, or draw, I'll come out and put my hand up and say I was wrong. I don't know why people come out of channels, and they don't want to give their true opinion. They think, oh yeah, let's clickbait him. They're scared of getting clipped. Just I don't fear nothing. What do you say?
Just say how it is and like what you think about it.
Instead of sitting on the fence because they're scared of getting clipped. Forget it. Just look. I will say my opinion. I'll come out and I think Liverpool's going to win tomorrow. And if Liverpool don't win tomorrow, clip this. If Liverpool don't win tomorrow, I will come out and I'll put my hand up and I'll say I was wrong. What's wrong with that? I don't understand. Just give your opinion. Don't sit on the fence. Anyway, let's move on to it. I don't know if the map's ready for it. There's the map. There you go. The map's there. So we got Alisson in goals. That's what I expect. Alisson in goals.
Yeah.
What are you saying then?
So left back, it's either between Robertson or Tsimikas, but when Tsimikas played last game, it weren't really that great. But Robertson's been in really, really terrible form. But I don't think Klopp's going to bench Robertson again, so I'm going to go Robertson on the left.
There you go. Done.
Left centre back, I'm going to go with Van Dijk. To me, I would start Matip because he had an excellent game when he came on. But I'm going to start with Van Dijk.
Go on then.
Right centre back, we'll go with Konate because he's one of our best centre backs at the moment.
I think he's had a better season. To be fair, I think he's had a better season. No disrespect to Van Dijk, but I think he's had a better season.
Oh yeah, he has a way better season, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So right back, we're going to play an inverted role of Arnold, so Arnold on right back.
So you don't think they're going to stick him in midfield? Oh, yeah. I bet, you know what? Arnold's going to be like that. Exactly. See, the thing about it, if Arnold drops in the inverted role, there has to be someone to cover him.
But you know what? I don't understand. Why don't you play a 3-4-3 false 9?
I do not know. Maybe he's going to do that. Maybe he'll do that next season, bro. Klopp is clever, man. He's experimenting,
You don't really want to take the risk and change tactics.
Yeah,
Towards the end of the season.
what have you noticed? The last few games, he's had his tactics have changed a little bit with his formation.
Yeah.
He started off like this and then he changed it. Go on then. Go. That's it then. So you got left back, you got Robinson on the wing left back, you got left centre back, Van Dijk, you got Kanate on the right centre, and on the right inverted you got Arnold. So let's go. What's next? Midfield.
So, midfield, because we're going to go 3 in the middle. Last time we played a 4-2-3-1. We got a 1-0 out of it. But I think we're going to go back to the 4-3-3 false 9 because I think that suits us well. So,
I don't know, you know.
So CDM.
Right, you know what? So what you see? You're gonna go? You reckon he's gonna go back to the 4-3-3? What about the 4? What about what you just said? The 4-2-1?
I might actually go for the 4-2-3-1 because we did it mid-season.
You see what I'm saying?
We did it mid-season.
Let's do the left first. Go for the left.
And it didn't work out well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do 4-2-3-1. So 2 CDMs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jones.
Yeah.
And Fabinho.
In the middle.
Yeah, 2 CDMs. So as you have the 4 centre backs.
There, go.
Yeah,
Go on.
3 midfielders. We're gonna go with on the left mid. I think we should go with Diaz.
Where's Diaz? Where is he? There you go. Go on.
And our Cam, who's sitting right in the middle.
He's gonna be Gakpo.
Gakpo.
Standard. Gakpo. Sorry. Got to get that in. Go on.
So right mid.
I'm playing that formation on FIFA later. There you go. Go on. So right, what?
Yeah, right mid Salah.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't got the thing on usually. I'll play this. It doesn't matter. I don't need to. I'll put it next time. I'll put it on my deck, my street, my roadie procaster. You know the Liverpool fans. You know the Liverpool. I'm gonna put them all on my roadie procaster.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm using it now because I got my inverted. I got my mic inverted. You get it? My mic's inverted. Go on then. So who you having in the centre?
So striker Nunes.
You think he's gonna? I think he's gonna play Jota Ryder. Let's go Nunes then.
Jota could play centre forward, striker, but I think we should start Nunes because I think he needs more minutes at this point. He has 21 GA this season. Salah's had 30 goals in the Premier League this season.
So that's
top scorer for us.
I'm gonna screenshot that, by the way.
Yeah, man, that's it.
I'm gonna screenshot that and I'm gonna put it on Twitter, and that's the one we're gonna go for. So that's your formation then, yeah. So we got the 4 back. We have Robinson, Van Dijk, Kanate, and Robinson. They're your defenders. In 2 centres, 2 CDMs, we've got Curtis Jones and Flacco. Just above them in kind of attacking role, we've got Gakpo just sitting in front of the midfield. And then we've got the 3 strikers, left Diaz on the left, Nunes in the middle, and Salah on the right. And that's the one we're going for. And I think it's a good one, bro. There you go. We're back on the camera now. I think that's a good one, bro. I think you might be right with that one. Don't know about the Nunes one, though. Not sure about the Nunes, but you go with that. Yeah. You go with that. And that's
but I think we should start Nunes.
Yeah. So that's it then, really. We're doing a watch along. Probably if I'm back going to the gym tomorrow. I've been in the gym in a long time. I'm gonna hit the gym tomorrow. I'm gonna get back into it, do my little workout. Probably gonna be about in the evening. Or I'll go about an hour and a half. Can't go in the morning because I've got stuff to do in the day.
And like the evening makes more empty.
I don't care. Morning's empty usually. It depends though, because when it gets to the summertime,
in the morning.
you know, when it gets to the summertime, all the wannabes have left the gym.
Yeah.
They're right there eating burgers, and there's nothing wrong with eating burgers. They're right there, not in the gym. In the winter, they get back in the gym because they want to be nice and warm, you get me? But when the summer comes, there's no time for the gym. It doesn't matter how much air conditioning they put in the gym. When the summer comes, you roast. And I think that's the best time. Because when you're running in the gym, you sweat more, you get more workout. But I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to go tomorrow. Usually I'll go in the morning, but I'm going tomorrow in the evening. Because I'm doing stuff in the day. And I'm going to try, I will get back for the Liverpool watch along. And Tuesday, it's other stuff that we're doing on the channel. Got F1 this week as well. Hopefully Mercedes is going to bring a good package. Hopefully Mercedes brings a good package this week for Mercedes. Toto keeps talking about it. So we'll see what happens, man. And that's it, bro. That's all we're going to do. How long have we been running for? We've been running for 23 minutes, 24 minutes now. And that's not bad for, if nobody saw it. That's the one we went for. There's the map. That's the one that Toto Hammer is picked for his lineup tomorrow. And that's it, man. And I think that's a good lineup. What about the subs, though, bro? What are you doing for the subs?
As the lineup, what I choose as it stands, I think if Robertson has a bad game, I'll summon Simicast for Robbo. And if Nunes is having a bad game, if Nunes is having a bad game, put Jota on. Yeah. Put Jota into camp where Gakpo is. So drop Jota more deep into midfield and have Gakpo up top. That's my second substitution. Third substitution would be James Milner for Fabinho, because I think James Milner will steady the ship, and Henderson for Jones, because again, if we need Henderson to steady up things, he's there.
I'm gonna miss Bobby Firmino, when he leaves, you know.
I know, man.
After Gerrard, he was my as soon as Gerrard left, he was my favourite player. That was it. I loved him.
Yeah.
And I loved him, man. He brought so much happiness to my life when he went to Liverpool. I'm gonna miss him when he goes. It's not gonna sink in, really. You know when it's gonna sink in? When the new season starts and he's not there. That's when it's gonna sink in,
I know, man. He's always a good. He's so skillful.
He's one of the greatest Liverpool players.
He finishes.
He's one of the greatest Liverpool players, man. And that's it, man. That's it. So I'm just putting in some hashtags for the video. Premier League. There you go. Leicester versus Liverpool live match preview. Solo P1 and Toto Hammates live now on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, obviously if you're watching this, you're not on Twitter. But I'm just saying, it's going live now on Twitter. So you guys can get it. Yeah, man. I'm just looking at some Formula 1 news at the moment.
Yeah, so the game going ahead, man.
Time's the game again.
I think it's
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock kickoff. So my score prediction. I don't think it's going to be another 1-0 victory. I don't think we're going to draw. I think Leicester's going to give it all, because if Leicester lose this, it's going to be hard for them to stay up.
If Leicester lose tomorrow, let me have a look at the table. I'm going to have a look at the table before we go. Let me look at the table.
My score prediction, I'm going to go 3-2 to Liverpool, because I think Leicester will give it their all, because them relegation teams are dangerous, to be honest. They're dangerous.
I'm going for 4-1. I'm going for 4-1 Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
I'd say 3-2.
Right. I'm looking at the bottom of the table. Southampton's been relegated, and the two teams are going down with them are. I think Leeds are going to escape. They've got a good big Sam Savage. He'll get his troops together, and I think Sam's going to get. I think he's going to get over the line. And Nottingham Forest losing today, that helped out Sam Allardyce. Everton got beat today.
I think Everton's going down.
That helped. Yeah, Everton's going down. I was about to say that. Everton helped out Leeds today as well. I think Leeds is going to get over the line. I think Everton's going down. Everton's the team. It's at Everton and Forest. But even though, like, at the bottom, we got Southampton, Leicester, then Leeds. Leicester's going down. If we beat Leicester tomorrow, which I'm predicting, I think Leicester's going to go down with Southampton, and the third team's going to be Everton. Maybe Nottingham Forest, but I think Everton. Because Nottingham Forest have got 2 points on them. And I think Everton's going down.
You think Leicester will survive?
I think they're going down if we beat them tomorrow. If we beat Leicester tomorrow, they're gone. Everton's next game is against see that saved them. Who's their next game, Everton? I'm trying to look. Who's their next game? Let's have a look at their next game. Their next game is Wolves. Now, that's going to be a difficult game for Everton, the way Wolves put up a fight against Man United. I know Man United won 2-0. Yeah, I know Man United won 2-0. But Wolves put up a good fight, in my opinion. And then Everton's last game will be at Bournemouth. And Bournemouth is fighting as well to get in them good places in the league. I think that Wolves are going to... I think Everton's going to draw against Wolves. And I think the last game, Bournemouth will beat them. Now, let's look at the remaining Leeds games. Leeds. West Ham. West Ham's got Leeds at West Ham. And then Leeds have got Tottenham. I don't know. I think Leeds could go down as well still. I think it's at Leeds and Everton. Leeds and Everton. It's going to be close.
West Ham's definitely... I don't know, because that West Ham and Leeds game...
Nah, West Ham are all right now. They're right. They're right. They're not getting relegated now. They've gone 37 points. They're out of it now. These are the teams...
Again, Leeds is still fighting.
These are the teams that only can get that can go down. Nottingham Forest is 16th, right? They're on 34 points. Everton is 17th. Everton is 17th on 32 points. Leeds is on 18th on 31 points. And Leicester is 19th on 30 points. This is what I think is going to happen. We're going to beat Leicester tomorrow. Leicester will go down. They'll be down, and I don't care. I don't care if Leeds have got 1 point on them. I think Leicester will go down. And the third team that's going to go down with Southampton and Leeds, now Southampton and Leicester, would either be Leeds, Everton, or Forest, mathematically, because they'll be on 31, Leeds, Everton 32, and Nottingham Forest 34. So I think out of all them teams, if we beat Leicester tomorrow, which I'm predicting, I think the third team what's going to go down, I'm looking at it, and then looking at the remaining games. Let's have a look at Forest. I didn't look at Forest's games. Let's have a look at Forest. Forest has got Arsenal. They got Arsenal, but it's at the Forest ground. And then Crystal Palace at... Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Crystal Palace has got hard games. They've got Arsenal and Crystal Palace. Nottingham Forest. They got Arsenal next, and then Crystal Palace. That's the two tough games. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna go down. I don't know who's gonna go down.
I think Arsenal's gonna put it.
I don't know who's gonna go down. I think Southampton's going. They've gone. I think when we beat Leicester tomorrow, I think Leicester's gone. Let me see Leicester's game. Sorry. I'm gonna end it now. So forget it. Leicester's gone. Leicester's gone. They're definitely going. I just looked at Leicester's games. You know what Leicester's last 3 games are? Do you know what they are? Liverpool, Newcastle, and West Ham. Leicester are going down.
At West Ham?
Nah, it's at Leicester. I don't care where it is. They're not going to beat Newcastle, and they're not going to beat us. So they're going down. So... So they're the bottom 2. They're gone. Leicester and Southampton. If the third one is going to be close, I can't predict it. It's out of Nottingham Forest, Everton, and Leeds. Them 3 teams. Nottingham Forest.
Oh, I'm going for Everton.
Yeah, I know you would. So it's Nottingham Forest, 34 points. That might save, and I think Forest might escape it because they're on 34 points. And Everton is on 32 and Leeds is on 31. I think Everton's going. I'm predicting. I'm going with you.
Everton.
I think Everton's going down.
Yeah, because Nottingham Forest has got a really good striker.
And they got 2. And
you saw the recent highlight.
Yeah, I did. And they've got 2 points more than Everton. Yeah, but they've got a 2-point gap over Everton, and that will save them. I think Everton is going down. I think Leeds is going to escape. So that's it then. That's it then. This is Solo P1. We've stayed on long as we could. That's the way it is. Thanks for the 4 views and disappeared. Thank you very much. This is Solo P1 Sunday night. Hit the like, hit the sub. You know what I mean? This is one of them, man. See you later. Never gonna stop.